Campari. I love this bright red aperitif with its complex orange and floral notes, but not everyone feels the same way. Many bars have untouched bottles growing enough dust to graffiti them like a New York subway station. What do we do about this? We can always make a Negroni, but it can be an acquired taste. Don't worry, there are plenty of Campari cocktails that won't smack you in the face like a rock with a tortilla. This reminds me of a story. One night while tending bar, an elderly man tells me he has a bottle of Campari at home he doesn't know what to do with. He bought it to make Negronis for him and his wife, but they didn't like the way they turned out. So we went over how to make a Negroni. While simple enough, I've seen people fuck up a grilled cheese sandwich. The Negroni: 1 ounce gin, 1 ounce Campari, 1 ounce unexpired sweet vermouth. Add ice, stir, strain, and a kiss from an orange peel, and you're done. But that's how he was making them. So I explained that Negroni can take some time to get used to. For me and many others, the first Negroni we had was not great. But after a while, my palate evolved and now it's like cracking a glass. Unfortunately, he said he was an old man and he doesn't have time for that. At this time, my brain starts to scramble for other drinks. First thing to come to mind, a Jungle Bird. This tiki drink is bright, tropical, and the Campari gives it this nice, light, bitter orange finish at the end. To make a Jungle Bird, take your tin, add half an ounce of lime juice, 2 ounces of pineapple juice, half an ounce of demerara sugar, 3/4 of an ounce of Campari, and 1.5 ounces of dark rum. Gonna add a couple of cubes of ice, whip shake, dump into our glass, add some crushed ice, and then garnish it with a couple of pineapple fronds, maybe a cherry, or however you want. I knew there were other great Campari cocktails. Sadly, that was the only cocktail I could think of at the time. The problem was, I was closing the bar, my brain was shut off. Focus on cleaning, getting out of there. I had hood rat shit to go do. Well, eventually I made it home, opened the fridge, saw a pile of green grapes, and it hit me. The Theenzoni. This refreshing drink is so crushable, I personally went through a whole bottle of Campari in a week. And it's so simple to make. To make the Theenzoni, take about 6 to 8 green grapes, toss them into your shaker, bust them wide open with your muddler. Then you're going to add 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, half an ounce of simple syrup, 1 ounce of Campari, and 1 ounce of gin. Add your ice, shake, strain, garnish. Delicious. At this point, my brain is Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting. Cocktails are just flooding into my mind. I see tacos on the stove and I think siesta. The siesta cocktail is like a margarita and a paloma had a baby and it was the first child in the family to actually make it to college. To make the siesta, take your tin, add half an ounce of lime juice, half an ounce of grapefruit juice, half an ounce of simple syrup, half an ounce of Campari, and 1.5 ounces of your Blanco tequila. Then add ice to your tin, shake, strain up in the glass, and taste it. The siesta is the delicious modern classic. Tequila and Campari go hand in hand like an old lady in a house full of cats. For something a little bit boozier, try Mezcal Negroni. The smoke, the fruit flavors, agave, they all blend together so excellently. It's complex and delicious. For my Mezcal Negroni, I like to do 3/4 of an ounce of sweet vermouth, 3/4 of an ounce of Campari, and 1.5 ounces of Mezcal. Stir, strain, and enjoy. Yes, Campari can be a bit abrasive, but trying a Jungle Bird or an Theenzoni or a Siesta, you'll come to find something new that you love that you didn't expect to. And you can get rid of that bottle that's just been sitting around. So, try something new, have fun, and just have a drink.